for tuning into our YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment. It helps us to improve ourselves, and you help to share the Buddha Dharma. So if you would please put your palms together for a meditation reading. The heart is like a garden. It can grow compassion or fear, resentment or love. What seeds will you plant there? By Jack Kornfield, American author and teacher, monk, founding teacher of Spirit Rock Meditation Center. So please join me in Gasho. Namo Amidavas, Namo Amidavas, Namo Amidavas, Namo Amidavas, Namo Amidavas, Kokoro is a Japanese word, and the character resembles, in a very hieroglyphic way, the human heart. And there are 4 major functions of the heart. 1, it takes oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. It also carries vital hormones and substances throughout the body. It also carries deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body and takes it to the lungs, where we breathe in oxygen and it oxidates the blood again. Oxygenates the blood again. So we're recycling air. But another function of the heart, it maintains blood pressure. Very, very important function, the heart. And it has a lot of responsibility for the human body to continue to exist. But in Buddhism, there is another functioning of this heart, Kokoro. And it comes from emotions or feelings. And we feel through the heart. When there is sorrow or sadness, we feel like our hearts are heavy and we carry a heavy burden within it. Yet, when there's joy and happiness, our hearts feel light and it's all okay. And when we become confused, our heart slows down. The blood does not flow as easily to our main organ, a brain. So we remain confused. But when we get excited, our hearts feel like we've been running a marathon. Joy, and we just want to jump up and down and be happy. That's exciting. And when we're in love, the heart is all aflutter. Ah, the true love. But when we have an angry heart, it feels like our heart is on fire. And we act out of impulsiveness. And we forget to think, hear, breathe. And we make too many mistakes out of anger. So next time that we feel this this anger arising, or this frustration, or even joy and sorrow, look into your internal mirror. I call it the heart mirror. And in this mirror, look at the expressions of the heart. Feel the heart. Check the heartbeat. Is it fast, slow, or is it low? And check your body temperature. What? Check your body temperature. In anger, you ever get to the point where that little vein in your neck starts to pump more blood and it starts to pop out? Or there's a vein right here that swells up. Is that not part of your body temperature? Look at it. Internally, externally, look at it. But we also have to check that heart mirror. Because when everything is fine and dandy, that mirror is clear and shiny. Yet when there is sadness or anger or too much greed and ignorance, that heart mirror becomes cloudy and unfocusable. You know, there may be people who look, as the quote goes, cool as a cucumber, unquote. Yet, perhaps, just perhaps, deep down inside they're screaming and scratching to be let out. And yet, they won't allow it to come out. That's just as detrimental as one who lets it out and they feel much better about it. But when we do that, we have to find that balance. Find when we can express anger. Do we think about our anger before we express it? Do we look at the circumstances? Maybe it's not even worth it. But check the heart mirror. It's always there. And it is our Namo Amida Butsu, our Nembutsu, that helps us to feel the heart. And we seek guidance and direction. And maybe, just maybe it is Namo Amida Butsu that can calm the heart and can also help us to open the heart. And each recitation of Namo Amida Butsu releases our greed, anger, our ignorance, our ego, and helps us to wake up to a clearer vision, clearer feeling, of a clear hearing and feeling and just our taste and smell of the Buddha Dharma. But it, most importantly, may help us wake up to the Buddhist sixth sense of thinking. So the heart is one of the major organs in our that's vital to our living. And what it produces, what it helps it to do is get that life liquid flowing throughout the body. But it is also a major source where Namo Amida Butsu emanates, comes from. And it is the Buddha's Dharma. Sorry, it is the Buddha's compassion and wisdom that settles in our hearts and minds. And with patience, understanding, hearing, listening, even eventually our hearts will lead us to our true understanding of Namo Amida Butsu. For a wise heart may bring compassion to the imperfect self. So if you would please put your palms together in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Thank you for listening to the Dharma Message.